Hey everyone, you probably heard the sad news. Charlie Watts of the famed group the Rolling Stones passed away uh, at the age of 80. And yeah, the Rolling Stones sure has left a mark on rock and roll, and I'm sure will continue to forge forward. But for all you Rolling Stone fans out there, let me move this. There. Okay, that's a little better. There you go. Now we see exactly what's going on. So, yeah, it was kind of surprised to hear the death of Charlie Watts. You know, always been a big fan of the Stones, and so I'm sure you were surprised as I was. And they were supposed to, after their 2019 tour, they were supposed to tour again last year, and Charlie would have been a part of that, but they had to postpone that because of the pandemic. And then they were to reschedule and play this, which they're still going on, by the way. There's still shows scheduled up ahead. So if you've got tickets, keep those tickets close by, because as far as I know, that the shows will go on. Okay. So Rolling Stones and all the great memories and all the great albums that they've put out. It's got a book I like to show. Okay, there's a book here. So without further ado, let me show it for you. Wait a minute. Be right back.
Well, Bill and Charlie, Bill's seeing his girlfriend is in Copenhagen.
Oh, that's big figures down that hill.
Well, and Charlie, I don't know, Charlie's also attending. Otherwise known as
Rolling Stones needs to tour.
yeah, every band needs to do it.
Yeah, I agree with you, but do you need it financially or for
No,
something
it's not
else?
a financial situation. It helps financially.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the way I spend it. So, you know, it helps me. Yeah.
It's creative too. I mean, the contact with an audience, is it important for you as a group? Yeah. But why do you do so few tours then?
Because I sang to this year.
We did maybe 4 or 5 months a year on the road.
Enough.
Which is when you take 6 months to make an album. It doesn't take much time off, you know.
Do you think that playing quite big halls like you do now, that you have that contact with the audience that you had in the beginning with the clubs?
Well, no, come on, no.
Obviously, a small hall is much better to play than a really big one, you know. The sound is better.
You're talking about
Comes that. Yeah, but even like a small place in Denmark, it felt like a ballroom or a club.
What I don't like actually is I don't like playing in concert halls where people are like sitting down in like plush velvet seats. I don't really like those. I like to play in ballrooms, you know, small ballrooms. I don't like it because like people can dance, but I don't like playing concert halls, very much small ones.
Yeah, but you're condemned anyway to do it.
No, we're not. I'm not talking I'm talking about like 1,500, you know, concert hall rather than a big arena.
But the hall that you are going to play tomorrow and Sunday, that's containing about 8,000 people.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But we're used to it. It's sort of, you know, what we do, you know.
We do.
For years. And the whole nature of the rock scene's changed. You'll find that most rock bands who are
Nobody.
successful tend to play in large auditoriums. You've got a lot of people that come and see you. You know, you play in a small place with 200 people. You've got 15,000 people that are never going to get to see you. You know? So if you're going to come to somewhere, you might as well play to as many people as you can.
When the Stones did their first concert here in Holland, in Scheveningen, do you remember that?
No, what is it? The Opera House one, no? Screaming. It was a sort of
the one with the underworld,
you mean? Yeah, 64.
Yeah, 64.
Yeah. And it was really, everything. It was
When the
fantastic.
police rode down the steps with knuckle dusters on.
It wasn't very, the police were very bad that night, don't you remember?
Yeah.
Cavalry charge.
They charged on horses. They did.
But you were a group then that was playing, it was kind of a destructive element. I mean, it was
Yeah, really.
We were doing the destroying, you know.
no, but it was a kind of an element. I think that's great.
Destruction.
Well, in a
So
way,
it's
yeah.
essential, I suppose.
Mhm.
So it's construction.
Do you think it's personally destructive to be on the road like you are now?
Not really.
But you're ill now.
I mean, I get it on holiday, didn't I? You know?
What was that? You never do anything, don't you? Every time you get the runs, you say, I'm not going to do it anymore. You know, forget it. You might as well.
I get the runs at home sometimes, inevitable, isn't it?
Talking about destruction, you know, there's in England kind of an underground top 10 about people that are expected to die soon.
Am I on the list?
Yeah, you're taking the #1 position in there.
Great, okay, I'll let you know.
But I wonder,
It's a bit more, I don't think you should have it.
I've had rumours like that for years.
do you think it's rubbish?
Huh?
Do you think
Well, I
it's rubbish?
would never go out there and never know when you know this. You know, I might walk out of here and get run over.
And who reads for the second place, he's very proud of
I
it.
think he actually.
I
Yeah, but he is a sort of destructive, I mean, he thinks about it. I don't think he's that kind of person.
We call him English
I
rotter.
don't like him.
But he wrote about you that he was thinking it was better for you to push before
Maybe
the
it's just a little.
And let's see what's happening with the.
between a musician and a performer, and that he was a musician. How do you think what you are?
I'm a performer, baby.
Okay, what's the difference between performing and musician?
You tell me. I mean, same thing.
He's a musician.
You invented the difference.
Well,
Yeah, you made it
I
different.
make it between a performer and a musician. Well, let's say some people are more of a showman than others. Which is, I mean, it's not a matter of good or bad or anything like that. It's just as a matter of fact. Some people put on a show, some people just play. You know, it's just as good.
Well, Eric, I mean, if he did more shows, you know, he might become a performer because he only recently really started singing.
But don't you think it makes a difference you more a live concert group and work more on records, also more who plays better on records?
Well, that's a good thing. Recording is a different thing. You know, you can be a musician and a performer. I didn't say you have to be one or the other.
Yeah,
You can be both.
Yeah.
Why did you record the last album in Jamaica?
Because it's funky, man.
And it's something to do with the reggae?
No, nothing at the time, no. Because we just arrived and recorded a record. We didn't even hear any reggae because we were in the studio doing our thing. Later on, when I stayed on, I heard a lot of good reggae.
Yeah, but you have always had a very good nose for good new studios. For example, in the beginning you preferred American studios to English studios.
Yeah, they were better at that time.
And I think maybe it had something to do with the choice of Jamaica.
Well, Jamaica,
Well, we always keep an eye out for good studios, you know, and in Jamaica, they're very, you know, recording reggae is recording rhythm sections, basically, which means
But it was very special, yeah.
it wasn't so much the same thing as drums and bass. It's like you get a good, you know, with Jamaica, it was nothing special about the studio.
It was great.
But it turned out that, you know, it's a matter of luck.
No, that doesn't matter that it's okay.
We just decided to go there. It was lucky. It was a good studio, you know. And it's like my muscle struggles, you know. It could have been bad.
we sent somebody there in front of the engineer to see if it was alright, you know, to check it out.
Well, another question, when you're touring, it makes an impression that there's that you're keeping a kind of a chord, that there's a very strong hierarchy, sorry. So that's some, between you and between the sound people, light people,
The only thing that we can't mix with a crew, to a certain extent, is that they always work a day ahead of us, so we don't see them as
We don't
often.
see them very much because they're always setting up
They're
something.
always ahead of us a day, you know. But, I mean, all the
But
music,
they're all on speaking, so yes, you know.
there's no snobbery.
Can't you imagine that makes the impression, that impression of people outside of you that are looking at you?
Look, this tour, baby, everybody's got their jobs to do, you know. They're cool. You know, they can come to my room and hang out. You know.
We was
And I'll
staying,
go and see them too. The rest
What
of
they
them
were trying to explain to you was that because we're doing concerts nearly every day, the crew have to stay behind, pack up all the equipment and travel to the next town, whereas we can fly out the next city. They had a lot of work to do in between shows.
And it's not a matter of hierarchies, right? It's just a matter of everybody's got a thing to do, and they've got, you know, and everybody's good at it, and everybody does it.
Okay, gossiping question now, there are strong rumors about you that you have a certain relationship with David Bowie. What's true about that?
I just met him a few times, that's
Just good friends.
yes, we're just good friends.
Well, I can imagine because he's very attractive.
You might find him attractive.
Did you read what he was writing in a long
Actually, I
story?
didn't read it.
I did. I did.
And what do you think about
What were
it?
my impressions? Well, I found it quite interesting reading.
Yeah.
Really, I didn't agree with all the things that he said, but I found it very interesting and very entertaining to read.
It's very interesting to know what some older queen from New York thinks of things, you know.
What do you think about that kind of people hanging around you?
We didn't like him.
But you gave the permission to do it, sure.
Because once, you know, I mean,
Anything once done.
yeah, I mean, you know, he was commissioned to do an article for Rolling Stone, you know, and that was, and I didn't know.
The same as we're talking to you, and they never talk to you.
Maybe you were nice, maybe you weren't, you know.
It just depends what happens between us when we...
I didn't spend much time with him.
What about him saying that there was no mystery in your performance?
Well, it wasn't for him, you know, because
You've seen it all before.
You said the personal thing.
Obviously, it's his point of view, it's his own personal point of view. Nothing else, is it? It's just what Truman Capote said.
Okay.
He does say something.
Sing to you about your relationship with the press. You many times stated that, well, you didn't like the press. You're kind of hostile against it.
I'm not hostile to the press. Like, there's just said that there's a few people in the press that are hostile to me. I get along with everybody.
They tend to be hostile sometimes, you know, so they will start back, and we try and cooperate afraid when, but press are a bit
I
like,
mean, if I didn't like it, they wouldn't come down here now and talk to me.
we really dislike them that much, you know. They're good and bad, you know. They tend to be, you know, most people in the West just try and sell a newspaper, so they tend to be very two-faced, you know. They tend to try and be nice to you, so you open up and tell them things, and then they shit on you later, you know.
I don't still